For this curtains, I'm gonna use this gauze. It is for a sheer curtain. So I'm gonna use a sheer tape as well. I'll make sure that the fabric, the curtain fabric, and the tape are facing each other. I'm gonna put them together and pin it. Sometimes I pin it, sometimes I don't. But especially when the fabric is sheer and can run, I like to pin it. And this tape also is a little bit slippery since it's all plastic. Then after it's completely pinned to each other, I will sew from the very edge, like about a 1/4 inch from the edge. And so run a straight stitch all through this edge. I love this curtain, this style, because you can make it at home. You do not need a professional table or anything like that. It's absolutely easy to make. Once the curtain and the tape are sewn together, I take the pins and I flip it to the other side. Now the top edge is completely covered and finished, and you only will have one stitch visible from the front of the curtain. So one more time, I'm gonna pin everything to make sure that the fabric and the tape won't slide and the lines will look absolutely straight. This tape is one of my favorites, really. You can make it as a ripple fold, you can make it as a straight top, you can pleat it like I'm about to do right here. It is fantastic. So once it's pinned, you run your straight stitch at the bottom of the tape, and then it will be ready for pleating. I like to do my pleats about 5 inches and the space in between the pleats about 4 inches. So then run again your machine straight down to the pleat, tags to secure everything, especially the spaces where you're gonna put a hook for later the rings. And then make sure that you divide this pleat in two spaces exactly the same, or a 3-prong if you want to. Some people might like a top tag, some people might like a bottom tag. I'm gonna do a bottom tag right here. For this one, I'm using only a 2-inch return and 2-inch overlap, which is the space at the ends of the pleats. And here it is, my 2-prong pleats or 2-finger pleats or French pleats, however you call it.